Brooklyn Independent Television.
Rescue. I'm Sean Casey. I'm the founder and director of Sean Casey Animal Rescue. She's small because she's young, but we don't know exactly how big she is. We're just, getting bombarded with people who need placement for their animals. Most of it is temporary placement. It's people whose homes were destroyed or are flooded or they have no heat and they just need to get their animals somewhere for several weeks until they can rebuild. There have been a few people that just said, look, we don't know when we can rebuild, we don't have any money, we don't have any housing, and they've surrendered their animals. Those we've put up for adoption. I just got off the phone with a woman now who's been living in her car with her Chihuahua since the storm. She can't just stay in the car with the dog, so she's got to find shelter for herself, and we'll hopefully be able to reunite her with her dog at a later date. Our numbers are much higher. We had to basically set up a temporary shelter in the office space of our Sunset Park facility. Between the two facilities, cat and dog wise, we probably have close to 200 animals. In exotics, that includes everything from reptiles to birds and fish, and probably about another 100. Normally we have probably closer to like 125 cats and dogs. People have been very generous. We've gotten a lot of offers of help. We definitely still need more stuff.
Be right back.
The biggest problem we're having is we're getting too much of certain things and not enough of other things. We right now are giving away dog food. We have so much of it. What we need is things like paper towels, latex gloves, bleach, the cleaning supplies. Last check, we were spending about $200 a day just on paper towels. We're always looking for volunteers that are willing to walk the dogs and get them out of the kennels, especially right now with everybody in tight quarters.
I know, I just started to feel the cold. I didn't feel the first couple of dogs I was holding.
My best friend was one of the people killed last week in the storm. When, the first couple of days, I couldn't even think about volunteering anywhere because I was a mess, I know Jay, he also would have been out here helping, either in the shelters or here with the animals, and so I thought this is somewhere I can start. While I'm healing and grieving and going through everything that so many people are going through, I can also be useful with my time.
It's been hard on a lot of the animals, especially some of the older dogs I've seen that come in. You can tell they're very depressed. Doing our best, but it's not home, and we're not their people, and they want to be with their families. If you've been considering adoption, that this is the time to do it. With every adoption, you're saving 2 lives. You're taking one animal home, and you're freeing up a space to bring another one in. Rescue. She's very sweet and she's very friendly. It's hard to see, and it's and to think about some of these dogs and some of these people that are still in these flooded houses now, days later. It's really disturbing. So we're doing our best to get as many of our adoptions out so that we can bring in more of those animals that are waiting for shelter. I'm forced to put my blinders on right now, and I'll probably look back at this and be more emotional about it than I am right now. At the moment I know that I have a job to do and that my staff is ready to pitch in and do as much as we can to help these animals in this city recover from what's happened. This is the work we do it because we love it, and we've kind of always been the underdog, and we always look for places that are being overlooked, and that's where we try to step in and do as much as we can.
Become a fan on Facebook, like Brooklyn Independent Television.